Hello and welcome all you basketball fans for another installment of YSN Live Basketball. Tonight, the Austintown Fitch Falcons taking on the Ursuline Fighting Irish, as right now, the Falcons with possession to start. Gianni Malley, Devin Sherwood, Alan Underwood, Joe Roth, Deshaun Vaughn Jr., the starters for the Falcons. On the other side for the Ursuline Irish, Nick Bako, Gino Lucenti, Vinny Flotto, Jaden Payne, and Terrence Pankey. As right now, Underwood kicking it over to Deshaun Vaughn. Vaughn with the stutter step off to the right, fires from distance, couldn't get it, gets his rebound now. The mid-ranger up and in for Deshaun Vaughn Jr. As able to get it with the shot for two, up and in now as the Irish kicking it over, trying to make that extra pass over to Pankey, goes out of bounds off of the Falcons. As the out of bounds call, we'll give it back to the Irish. As looking to pass in and getting it in, Lucenti getting it back, quick pass, now attacking and getting to the block, but a traveling violation called on Jaden Payne. As Payne with the travel sends it back to the Falcons. Austintown Fitch now with possession, 7:05 to go in the first quarter play. Fitch coming off of a victory against the Hudson Explorers their last game. As again, there goes Vaughn. Vaughn rattling around the rim, grabbing his own board, able to come out with it, kicking it to Sherwood. Sherwood with the single dribble now goes to Alan Underwood. Underwood trying to put him on ice now, hands it off to Sherwood. Sherwood dribbles back to that top of the key, tries to go shake and bake, no, kicks it out to Maley. As Maley dribbles off to his right, now hands it. Underwood has an open look at distance, no good, too strong off the iron, hitting the ground off of the rebound where the Falcons and the Irish stepping into a shot. Pankey able to put it up and in. And Terrence Pankey with a clap of the hands. If he gets that shot going, he's going to be very dangerous, folks, in that mid-range. Stops and pops, tied at 2. Here goes Sherwood. Backs out now into that corner pass. Nice pass as Maley looking for it, and that one going to result in, I believe, and they're going to call that one on Pankey, as Pankey does pick up the offensive foul. It is an and one opportunity now. As, yes, it was Maley. And one opportunity now. It's a 4-2 Falcons lead with an and one opportunity. Chance to extend it to 3 for Falcons and Maley. As that rebound just goes off of the hands and into the hands of Maley, off the hands of the Falcons. As now Pankey, Terrence Pankey again from that shoulder, couldn't get it that time, rebounded by Deshaun Vaughn Jr. 5:50 and ticking. Here comes Deshaun Vaughn. Oh, he turned on the Jets. Tried to put it off of the glass. Couldn't get it as it danced around the rim. Rebounded by the Irish. Irish full steam ahead. All the way to the rim, coast to coast. Gino Lucenti ties it up at 4 apiece. Alan Underwood has it. Underwood gets it over to Maley. As Sherwood had to look for a second at the distance shot. Now Underwood with it. Underwood trying to go on the attack now. Tried to dribble out of it, but had to get it off to Maley. Maley trying to turn on the Jets and has to get it over to Vaughn. As Deshaun Vaughn Jr. back again to Underwood. A lot of ball passing around the perimeter. Having trouble getting any sort of penetration. The extra pass, open look, Deshaun Vaughn puts it up and in from distance. As Deshaun Vaughn from the wing, 7-4 Falcon lead. Here comes Pankey, quick pass. Now inside, tipped away from Pankey. Underwood, clear path to the hoop, finishes it in transition. A 5-point lead. Pankey with a quick pass. Luceni has that open lane, gets inside, tries to kick it back out as the shot by Payne up, no good. A whistle is blown and a foul is addressed by the official. And they're going to call that one on Joe Roth. Roth now picking up his first, as it's the Falcons' first foul as well. Ursuline also with a foul. 4:35 to go here in the first. Fitch up 9-4 with 2 free throws. It is Jaden Payne, and the first one rims out, so we'll now look to go at least 1 of 2 and cut this Falcons lead to just 4 points. Of course, would be remiss to not mention that the Irish, of course, missing some players that were a part of the state runner-up team for the Irish's football team, as the Irish will look to get back to a full squad sometime by mid-December. As Payne's second free throw attempt is good. Within 4 now, almost picked off as an official hitting the ground as Luceni came in with a force trying to get the steal. Took out an official, took out a Falcon with it. That's good hustle, what you see from the Irish. Falcons do keep the ball at 4:32, going to the backcourt to get it to Underwood. Underwood now with his dribble at the top, gets it over to Deshaun Vaughn. Nice pass, or tried to get the pass inside rather, but it was tipped off of Joe Roth's hands and tipped away to Luceni. Now over to Flotto. As Flotto with Maley picking him up. Pankey has to swing it, 3-pointer up and in, and Luceni able to sink it from distance. At 4 minutes, the Irish are back within 1. As Deshaun Vaughn Jr. with a handoff to Sherwood. Sherwood pump fakes, now gets it back over to Vaughn. Trying to go off the screen, no, setting it. Trying to set it rather was Roth. Maley now with the ball. Dribbling around that perimeter now is Underwood. Underwood kicks it back out to Maley. Off the screen, picking him up is Payne. Has to kick it out to Sherwood. Sherwood gets to that free throw line, passes back out to Underwood. So the Falcons trying to keep their dribble. Nice dribbles by Underwood, trying to get it back off of Luceni. Able to get it inside. Extra pass. Shot by Maley. Puts it up and in the face of Pankey. As Gianni Maley with a closing out Pankey, but Luceni trying to tie it up. He's going to from the wing. And a timeout called by Coach Keith Gunther, wanting to talk things over as Luceni, couple of triples, gets the Irish with the even score at 11 apiece. 3:03 remains here in this first quarter of play. And with the timeout, Coach Gunther wanting to talk things over and get his team set on defense. And it was a good timeout after the 3, wanting to take it with the tie and get them set up in a half-court defensive set. Falcons have been doing a great job getting a lot of their points in transition, at least in the early going of this one. And obviously something Coach Gunther is going to want to try to cut out of their game plan. Obviously a very big defensive-minded first coach is Gunther with the Irish. Has spent so many years over there with the Ursuline program, coaching up so many great basketball teams that were very much defensive-minded first teams. And that defensive-minded intensity creates a lot of offensive opportunities. And when they do get some of their football boys back, this is going to be a very good and well-oiled Irish team, you would figure. A lot of younger guys getting experience right now for Ursuline that is going to prove to be beneficial come tournament time. As coming out of the timeout, Fitch to have possession, tied up at 11, 3:03 in this one. As Deshaun Vaughn Jr. trying to go off the screen, stops and pops. Vaughn too strong. No, he is not, as that one does drip in. Looked like he was for a second, but the backspin on it got that bounce that he needed. It's a 13-11 Falcon lead. Luceni having a hot hand. As Terrence Pankey with the ball. Underwood is guarding. Screen set by Payne. Underwood picking him up, getting it over to Flotto now. Flotto tried to penetrate in at the wing, had to kick it back off to Pankey. Pankey dribbles his way to the top of the key. They're going to reset, penetrate inside to Payne. Payne trying to back him down at the block. Shot is up, and a foul is called on Payne. As Jaden Payne will go to the line for a pair. Chance to tie this one up at 13 apiece is Payne. As that shot up and in. And Jaden Payne with a 2 of 2 free throw trip. It's a 13 all game. 2:20 left to tick away in this first quarter of play. Tried to swing it to Vaughn, getting it back to Maley. Maley tried to get that quick pass inside. Didn't look like he was ready for it, was Evan Salee. As Pankey trying to go all the way, and it's a traveling violation on Pankey. As they call Pankey with the travel, send it back to the Falcons. 13-13, Falcons get the ball back off the turnover. Deshaun Vaughn to bring it up at 2:05. As Vaughn again has to kick it over to Sherwood. Sherwood reading in front of him, getting it over to Underwood. Underwood gets it back over to Sherwood, fakes the pass, now gets it. Underwood has that open look from distance, couldn't convert, tried to get the rebound out of bounds, keep it with Fitch. Checking in for the Falcons, Marcel Finkley. One of the freshmen standing at 5'11" for Fitch. Coming in, getting some valuable varsity playing experience. At a minute 38 left to go in the first quarter of play. Sherwood to be inbounding from the baseline, looking for that pass. Good defense by Ursuline. Does get it to Underwood. Underwood, a little too strong and almost getting that second shot up and through. Ursuline now with a chance to take a lead here in the first quarter as Terrence Pankey, shake and bake, kicks it off to the corner. Extra pass. Luceni already with 2 triples on the day. Tried to get that shot up, couldn't get it. Looking for the rebound, coming away with it. Shot up. No, that is a block, but getting it back and putting it in was Nick Bako. 15-13 lead for the Irish rather. Falcons now with the ball. Nice pass, swings it to the corner. Another 3-pointer up, no good. Underwood couldn't get it in from the distance. Shot, Pankey stops and pops. That's his bread and butter shot, that mid-range shot. Free throw line to the shoulders. He loves it from there. 4-point lead for the Irish. As Finkley back over. Sherwood now from distance. He's unable to convert. As trying to get it was Salee. Rebounded by Jaden Payne. 36 seconds. And here he goes, crossover move, Pankey to Luceni, 3-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by Salee. Here comes Sherwood. Sherwood kicks it to Underwood. Underwood drives baseline. He's going to finish. No Irish back to stop him. Back within 2 are the Falcons. 20 seconds and ticking. Luceni getting it over to Pankey. As Pankey getting it into Payne. Finkley trying to play that defense. Good defense by the Falcons. Able to stop it. Fitch comes away with it. Sherwood all the way up. Couldn't finish. Shot won't count. Fitch had a chance to tie it up in the transition game. Ursuline having their struggles in the transition, something that Coach Gunther's definitely going to need to address. We'll be back with the second quarter of play. Ty Bartel to take you with it right after this on ysnlive.com.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Welcome back, everybody, here at the start of the second quarter, as it's a battle between the Ursuline Fighting Irish and the Austintown Fitch Falcons, as the Irish currently up 17-15 on the Falcons going into the second quarter. Ursuline to open up with possession, as it is going to be Gino Luceni that will be inbounding. Got it to Pankey. As Pankey over to Luceni, now back to Pankey. Panky trying to drive that baseline. Shot is up, heavily contested. Good defense, trying to get the rebound, and they're going to call it a jump ball. Is called. Send it back to the Falcons as Joe Roth able to get the jump ball call with Manny Rivera, but able to get it on alternating possessions is Fitch. Maley will be bringing it up. As Gianni Maley trying to put him on ice. Getting past him. Oh, got the shoulder in front almost with the and one. But Gianni Maley putting Vinny Flotto on ice and taking it all the way to the basket for the foul, having 2 opportunities at the stripe now. As Maley, chance to tie this one up at 17 apiece. First one is up and in. Back within 1 are the Falcons. Maley now able to tie the game up at 17 apiece after the 2 made free throws. As Panky able to inbound, pressured a lot is Flotto, and that one going out of bounds. Keep it with Ursuline, but good defense from the Falcons in the press on Ursuline's side. As trying to get it inbounded now will be Luceni. And 3 down here as Panky getting pressured by Maley all the way up. Trying to put Maley on ice. Panky has to go inside to Payne. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded up and in though. Ursuline retaking the lead, 19-17. Over to Sherwood, kicking it to Vaughn. Vaughn swings it, got to baseline, had to pass out, trying to save it. Coming away with it is Sherwood as Fitch keeping possession. Finkley now over to Maley. Maley has to dribble it back to the top, or back out. Trying to reset in the half court of the Falcons. Sherwood now with the ball. Sherwood trying to get that seam on the inside, kicks it back out to Roth. Roth over to to Vaughn. Open pass, finding the open man. Carving through the defense pretty well that time. A very good defense by the Irish, I might add. Falcons retie the game up at 19. Panky with the ball, swings it over. As Panky from about the half-court logo, kicking it over to Flotto, back to Panky, and now finding Luceni. Trying to go around the horn with these passes, finding Luceni at the top. Unable to make that one as that one was short. Trying to save it as going out of bounds. Keep it, or send it to the Falcons rather, at 6:01. And Devin Sherwood to be inbounding. Deshaun Vaughn Jr. Already 5 points on the night for Vaughn. As Vaughn able to get that baseline, passes out to Finkley. Finkley tries to work it in. Able to get that open look, couldn't finish on the shot. As here comes Luceni finding that seam. Shot up, no good. Trying to get the foul. Active hands of the Falcons goes out of bounds, and the Irish will keep it. Falcons defense doing a great job right now. Both defenses are, really. Irish to have the ball baseline, looking for that quick pass in. Finds Terrence off the cut, and Terrence Panky able to create some separation and find a hole in the court. He's able to give the Irish the lead, 21-19. Give it back to Maley. As Deshaun Vaughn back to Sherwood. Vaughn finding Maley again. As Maley kicking it over to Finkley. Finkley trying to get that opening and separation trying to get caused. Kicking it back over. Maley from the free throw line. Able to make it with good coverage. Nothing you could do about that one. That's just better offense. Maley able to make it with good defense in his face. 21 all. Panky now. Vaughn under him, and good shot, good defense by Vaughn. Able to stay with it as Panky goes up. Ball goes out of bounds as It will send it back to the Falcons. As Deshaun Vaughn Jr. has checked out, Alan Underwood checking in. As Maley bringing it up. 4.5 to go in the half. Maley has Flotto on him. And there's Sherwood. Sherwood gets it over to Roth. And Roth kicking it to Underwood now. Underwood trying to split the defense. Will stop and pop from the mid-range. Unable to get it, and unfortunate misfire for Underwood. Pankey kicking it over, going back inside. Here's Payne. Shot up, no good. Payne really struggling here tonight for the Irish. Here comes Underwood. Stop and pop from the mid-range, no good. Rebounded by Roth. Roth can't finish it, going up for the board again as Payne comes away with it. Needing to slow things down. Seems like both teams operating too fast out of the offense right now. As Flotto looking to kick it off to Luceni, going baseline, extra pass to Payne, block, no, they're gonna call the foul. As Jaden Payne getting fouled, will have 2 free throws at the stripe at 3:31, tied at 21 apiece. A couple of substitutions look like coming in for the Falcons, and Evan Sawley and Kylan Foster. Sawley, of course, one of the seniors, Foster, a sophomore. As Jaden Payne's first free throw is up and good. Irish retaking the lead, 22-21, 3:31 left in the half. As Payne's second free throw, no good, and it's off the hands of Payne. Irish mismatched in the transition. Payne needing to try to catch up. Able to get it to that corner. Three-pointer up, no good on the finish. Able to get the rebound was Pankey. Up by 1, Pankey kicks it over as Flotto from distance, able to make that one in from 3. 4-point lead for the Irish. As Maley gets it over to Finkley. Finds the corner in Sherwood. Sherwood gets it to Finkley. As a missed opportunity in that corner, as in the corner again, they find him open 3, up and in with a response on the other end. Kylan Foster with a triple on the Irish defense. Back within 1. Pankey again. Sherwood on him. Pankey tried to get it inside, and a foul called on Sherwood on the reach. Trying to stop it from getting to Pankey. The foul will be the Falcons' 4th.
Foul call on number 2 of Fitch, Sherwood. That's his second, team's 4th.
So 4 fouls now for the Falcons. Still not in danger yet of being put into the single, or putting Ursuline into the single bonus rather. With only 2:21 left, both teams have been playing very clean football, and both officials really allowing them to play, not calling fouls on either side. Nice steal by Vaughn. Vaughn with a beautiful pass to Maley, and Maley getting fouled on the way up. Grabbing the arms on the way up with the shot was Flotto, as getting 2 free throws out of it at a 2.25 clip in the half will be Maley.
Foul call on number 11 of Ursuline, Vinny Flotto, his second.
Both teams playing a very good defense right now, creating a lot of turnovers. We know that's the Irish brand of basketball. Fitch getting really good at a defensive brand of basketball over the last couple of years, getting a lot of athletes here and guys that can really keep up. As Maley over 1 on his first attempt, looking to tie the game, not able to do so. Ball goes into the hands of the Irish. Getting it to him, back to Pankey. As Pankey trying to get it to the corner. And a 3 in the corner is good. And up by 4 are the Irish now, as the 3-point bomb is working for Ursuline. We're at 2 minutes exactly to go in this game, as the Falcons and the Irish both trying to kind of jockey for position, not one over the other, really been able to get up big on the other, as it's been around 4 to 5 points as the lead. As with 2 minutes, the Falcons going into this timeout. It was a timeout called by Ursuline. The Irish wanting to obviously figure something out on defense, as the Falcons have done a great job of answering the Irish defense and able to put up some points here. But biggest thing is, honestly, for as many points as the Irish defense has let up, you say 24, it's actually not a whole lot. The Irish are actually playing a good brand of defense. What actually you have to compliment is Fitch's defense against the Irish, rather, doing a great job getting a lot of blocks, and more importantly, Jaden Payne taking the height of Jaden Payne out of this one, as height was a big factor in that Cheney game where Fitch struggled mightily. They've done a good job of trying to neutralize one of the bigger guys on the court of the Irish, as Underwood gets it over to Vaughn. Vaughn trying to get that separation, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Out of bounds call goes back to the Irish. As Vlado getting it into Terrence Pankey. 90 seconds in the half. Pankey trying to get it in, gets it to the corner. Corner three is up, no good. Trying to get the rebound, and it's going to be a foul. Pankey. And a lot of officials, anytime you start reaching up near the head and face region, a lot of officials are going to tend to call that one. That one is called again, as Pankey picks up his second. Team's fourth now. As Vaughn gets it to the corner, as Alan Underwood has to get it back to Vaughn. Vaughn trying to go shake and bake, get himself a seam, and Vaughn got it all the way, but got it to Maley now. We're at 60 seconds in the half. Gianni Maley tries to get baseline, kicks it out. Three-pointer, Kylan Foster, no good. Rebound goes off of the Irish. And no, they're going to correct that one and send it back to the Irish, rather, as the one official had a better look at it. Originally called to the Falcons, they keep it with the Irish. Irish needing to take it the length of the court. Under a minute to go here, as Flotto goes to Luceni. Luceni trying to get pressure on Foster. Luceni getting to that top, now kicks it over to Flotto. Flotto takes it from way downtown, unable to convert. Rebounded by Jaden Payne. Gets it back to Luceni. Or excuse me, Flotto. Flotto now at the logo. 29 seconds and ticking. Flotto works his way inside, now backs out, back to the top, over to Luceni now. Kylan Foster has him picked up. Luceni tried to get him on ice, says Luceni. 15 seconds. As the shot up, no good. Trying to get the rebound off the hands of the Irish. Payne couldn't finish it, and Alan Underwood with the foul, and they reached around in the Irish. And they pick it up on number 10 is who they call it, as Luceni is the one who picks it up. And it was a technical foul called on the Irish, so it's going to be technical free throws now for the Falcons, trying to get an understanding on the adjustment there. Ursuline obviously frustrated with some no calls and obviously frustrated on the floor, but big thing is Irish can't let that get to them. They still are within this ball game. They're leading it, in fact, by 3 now after the made free throw by Maley, and now Vaughn will get a couple. So with 1.7, Fitch having some free throws to get themselves back into this one. So a pair of free throws and possession. 28-26, Irish lead it. Fitch to be inbounding, it's Gianni Maley. Underwood has it. We'll take it from distance. Couldn't get it off the glass as we will go into halftime. It's a 28-26 Ursuline Irish lead. We go into half, and we'll be back out of the half with Ty Bartell in the call of this game right after this on ysnlive.com.
I love the customers, interacting with customers, basically just being there even after the sale. If they have a question or if they have a problem with their vehicle, I'm here to help them make an educated decision. I'm here to educate them on their buying a car. I'm Frank Mascara, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
New things happen all day. Some are good, some not so good. In today's complicated world, while you're busy working, playing, and living life, we're busy helping you make sense of the day's news. And there's only one place where it comes together with clarity, context, and accountability. It's 21 News at 6 with me, Madison Tromler, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 6. It's what the day's news really means to you.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Every one of our vehicles has undergone our own 126-point inspection, so it passes the most important inspection, yours. No other dealership has the extra inventory, gives you extra for your trade, and goes the extra mile for you. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the four words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
For a great vehicle and a great experience, come to Boardman Mitsubishi today. As always, our full lineup of Mitsubishi models comes with a standard 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Boardman Mitsubishi, your hometown Mitsubishi dealer since 1999.
Coca's Pizza, always supporting our community and our local athletes. Stop in on game day or score big and have it delivered right to your door. Check out our daily specials at cocaspizza.com. That's Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
At Hubbard Chevrolet, Hubbard can help you get the financing you need regardless of your situation. I'm Tony Page, and I've helped thousands of customers in Northeast Ohio and Western Pennsylvania buy a vehicle. Visit HubbardChevy.com to get pre-approved. Remember, folks, Hubbard can help.
Working with your family can be stressful at times. But because they're family, you know that you're going to get a loving, honest answer, even when things don't make sense, to any problem. Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance.
Jimmy Sutton here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Local teams are heating up the hardwoods, and you can keep up with all the action on and off the court with Five Guys Hoop News all season long on 21 Sports.
Coca's Pizza, proud to announce our pizza buffet is back every Wednesday at our Boardman and Campfield locations. Adults only $7.99 and kids only $4.99, and $2 beers starting at 8 o'clock. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information.
The customers, interacting with customers, basically just being there even after the sale. If they have a question or if they have a problem with their vehicle, I'm here to help them make an educated decision. I'm here to educate them on their buying a car. I'm Frank Mascara, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Welcome back, everybody. Start of the second half here. It is the Ursuline Irish against the Austintown Fitch Falcons. Irish up 28-26 with the ball out of the half. as we have 16 minutes to go in this one as far as game time concerned. Terrence Pankey, one of those areas where Coach Gunther says he wants Pankey to be more aggressive. He wants him to be that guy that go out and get you 20 points a night. And that's what he's going to need to be. 6 points in the half for Pankey, so obviously looking for a more productive second half as far as scoring is concerned for Pankey. Always a productive defender. And a nice mid-ranger to start for Devin Sherwood as he finally gets on the board with points. Pankey trying to go all the way, and they're going to call that one a charge. I mean, you call it a charge. I call it a compliment. He took down a sea of Falcons with a move. Putting in the work in the weight room, Pankey. We see it. 7:22. We're all evened up at 28 apiece. Fitch with the ball. And trying to make that quick move. Losing the handle on it. Oh, Flotto. Coast to coast. Losing the handle. No, it is a foul. As Deshaun Vaughn. A turnover. Resulting in free throws for the Irish.
On Fitch, number 10, Deshaun Vaughn. That's his first team foul, number 1 in the second half.
As looking for a pair of free throws now. Vinny Flotto. First one. Goes off of back iron. So we'll look to at least go 1 of 2 and reclaim the lead for the Irish is Flotto from the stripe. And the second one is good, and it is a 29-28 Irish lead. As Sherwood, oh, what a move. Sherwood kicking it over to Underwood now. Underwood now finding Deshaun Vaughn. Back over to Maley. As Maley gets it to Underwood with Bako on him, both Bako and Flotto. Getting it over Sherwood. Oh, with a nice fake. Takes it from distance. Unable to convert. Payne getting the rebound. Pressured immediately. Pankey taking it in the transition. Gets it over to Flotto from 3. Now driving inside. Flotto finishes it at the rim. Extending the lead by 3 for the Irish. As Maley gets it over to Vaughn. Vaughn kicks it to that corner. Back over to Vaughn, now finding Maley, swings it to the corner as Allen Underwood almost got him on the feet as Maley with a nice cut got it over to Roth. Roth lost the handle of it and had to pass it out. That one was turned over. Here come the Irish. Pankey trying to go all the way, kicking it out now to Flotto as that one was tipped. Nice steal away from Underwood. Getting it to Maley. Maley all the way, finishes it in transition. Timeout, Falcons as 30-second timeout. Getting them back within 1. As the Irish now up by 1, but a nice shot and make by Gianni Maley in the transition, the junior 5'5" point guard for this Falcons team. Doing a great job tonight as he has mustered up 12 points of offense for the Falcons. And I would say between both teams, shortest guy on the floor, but does not matter as he has the most points in the game for Fitch at 5:59 left to go in the third quarter of play. Irish to have the ball out of the timeout. Timeout was taken by the Falcons. Both teams with a foul, though, to start here in the half. Neither team got into real foul trouble in that first half, but we'll see if that's going to be a factor here in this half. As Nick Bako Terrence Pankey to be inbounding it. Going to need to go the length of the court as Flotto with Maley on him trying to get past. Flotto able to get past with a nice pass to Payne. Payne's shot dances around the rim, blocked from behind. Maley has it in transition. Underwood with the bump, takes the contact, gets the finish and the lead for Fitch. So no calls on both sides for the Irish and Fitch, and officials have been playing it, pretty much letting them play on both sides, not calling fouls. That one tipped nicely by the Falcons to slow the Irish down in the half court. 5:28 to go in the third quarter of play. Terrence Pankey to be inbounding. And able to get it in to Bako. Bako has to hand it off to Flotto, now inside to Payne, trying to go strength. Payne losing the handle, but a foul called on Deshaun Vaughn Jr. on the reach-in, as Deshaun Vaughn with the second foul called on Vaughn. Pankey will be inbounding now. And closing out into the corner, getting it back over to Pankey. Screen set. Pankey takes it from mid-range, unable to force that one through. Nice save by Allen Underwood to keep it alive. Here comes Deshaun Vaughn Jr. turning on the Jets, full head of steam as it just dances around the back of the iron. Couldn't finish it through. Fitch still with the lead, 5 minutes to go. Kicking it to the corner. Corner tray is up. Corner tray no good. Rebounded by Sherwood. Sherwood gets it to Underwood on the fast break. Underwood couldn't finish it on that end. 4 on 4 on the fast break on this end. Bako to Flotto, and they're going to slow it down now, are the Irish. Back to Pankey, going to reset in the half court. Gianni Maley on him. As Pankey kicks it over. Flotto has to make the extra pass. Whistle is blown. Send it back to the Falcons. Turnover again by the Irish. As Devin Sherwood
foul called on number 2, Devin. 32. Excuse me, on Nick Bako of Ursuline. That's his first team foul, number 2.
Gianni Maley now at 4:25 over to Sherwood. As Maley back over to Sherwood. Into that corner. Tried to feed it inside to Roth. Roth lost the handle off it. Bako got the steal. Irish running in transition. Inside shot. Couldn't finish. Payne able to get it. Irish having a lot of trouble on the inside finishing shots. Payne able to clean it up and reclaim the lead at 33-32. As Gianni Maley thought about the three, did Sherwood, got it back over to Maley. There goes Underwood. Underwood trapped in that corner, had to get it out. Sherwood thought about it, takes it from 3, couldn't finish, rebounded by Pankey. Here comes the fast break. Pankey kicks it to the corner as Flotto tries to get that seam, finishes it up and in with the foul. As up by 3 now, checking out is going to be Nick Bako. As with 3:31 in the third quarter of play, the Irish up by 3 have a chance to extend that to 2 possessions with a made free throw if Vinny Flotto is able to do so here at the stripe. As looking it in, Flotto able to convert, and it's a 2-possession lead for the Irish here at 3.5. As Devin Sherwood kicks it over to Finkley, finding Underwood now. Underwood with the pump fake and the jab step now will pick up the dribble. Underwood gets it to Finkley. Finkley had to kick it back over to Underwood. Finds Sherwood, mid-ranger, unable to convert, and the foul on the floor. They're going to call that one on the Irish, I believe. And they're going to call that one on Luceni. Luceni picks up his first, team's third. And trying to get the inbound pass in, and that one almost stolen away as it goes out of bounds, as the Falcons will keep it. As Devin Sherwood again looking for the inbound, gets it in to Allen Underwood. Sherwood has the ball with Pankey covering, gets it over to Finkley. Finkley goes over to Gianni Maley. Finds Underwood. Underwood at that wing. Back over to Maley. as Finkley kicks it to Underwood. Underwood from three, unable to convert, rebounded by Pankey. Pankey on the attack, nice move by Pankey, finishes it and one to a roar from the Irish. Pankey finally gets the tide to turn his way on the offensive column with a big bucket. An and one opportunity at 2.5. Trailing by 6 now are the Falcons. Chance to go up by 7 now are the Irish. As Pankey's shot no good, trying to get the rebound, hitting the ground, going out of bounds. Send it back to the Falcons as the Irish turn it over, going out of bounds, and Falcons get it back down by 6. And a full timeout being taken by Fitch, as they know this is a big possession, as if they can't score here, the Irish have a chance to go up by the largest lead of the game. Sitting at 6, 2:29 in the third. We'll be back right after this on ysnlive.com.
Coca's Pizza, always supporting our community and our local athletes. Stop in on game day or score big and have it delivered right to your door. Check out our daily specials at cocaspizza.com. That's Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
Local teams are heating up the hardwoods, and you can keep up with all the action on and off the court with Five Guys Hoop News all season long on 21 Sports.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats, because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100%.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get ready here for the final 2:29 of the third quarter out of the timeout, full timeout that was by the Falcons, who have the ball trailing by 6 to the Ursuline Irish.
Go, Vinny, go!
As trying to get Ali. As a foul called, as Jaden Payne picking up his first foul. 4 fouls now for the Irish in the half. Both teams with 4 fouls in the quarter, too. Underwood to be inbounding for the Falcons. Trying to come off of it, find somewhere to go, and they get it into Gianni Maley. Maley with some quick dribble moves, put him on ice. Kick it back out, faking the shot was Saul Lee. Evan Saul Lee couldn't finish it at the glass. And trying to go all the way, Luceni kicks it off to Payne, as Payne shot up, no good, rebounded by Underwood. As Underwood lost the handle, gets it over, as the 3 by Finkley, no good, rebounded again, goes to Luceni. Minute 45 and ticking in the third. As Terrence Pankey able to get it into that free throw line, trying to get the shot up. Good defense by the Falcons there. Payne gets it back out to Pankey, who feeds it now to Flotto. Back over to Pankey at the logo. .75 seconds and ticking in the third. Pankey with a full head of steam, step back 3 up, no good, dancing around the rim. As Finkley able to get that pass back to Finkley, who took it himself on Terrence Pankey. That's some confidence for the young shooter. Marcel Finkley, the freshman, taking it on Pankey and making a shot. Back within 4 are the Falcons. Pankey getting the ball back, trying to put him on the ice. Nice back cut and finish by Luceni. As Luceni gets him with the back cut, gets a 6-point lead back for Ursuline. Underwood swings it to Kylan Foster. Foster tried to get it inside to Saul Lee. That one was stolen away. Pankey losing the handle on it, stripped by Mealy. as Gianni Maley splits the defense, put the whole Irish on him. He finishes it in the mid-range. Carving through the Irish defense. All 5 of them send him Gianni Maley's way. He has 14. Almost with the strip again. Out for the three-pointer. That one's no good. Shot, no. The second shot will not count as time expires after the initial three-point shot. Back within 4 are the Falcons. It's 40-36 Irish. We got 8 minutes in store for you right after this on YSN Live.
It's a new year at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi with huge savings on over 350 fully inspected vehicles. We have cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and work vehicles. If we don't have it, our team will find it. We aim for 100% credit approval with payments as low as $99 per month. And as always, we'll pay top dollar for your trade. For a great vehicle and a great experience, come see why everyone is stopping by at Acura Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi.
Coca's Pizza, always supporting our community and our local athletes. Stop in on game day or score big and have it delivered right to your door. Check out our daily specials at cocaspizza.com. That's Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
Welcome back, everybody. Here, start of the fourth quarter. The Irish up by 4 on the Falcons, and Sherwood has the ball at that top of the key, getting it over to Gianni Maley, who gets it back out to Underwood now. Underwood kicks it to Maley. Maley with the full head of steam. Oh, my goodness, over Payne. What extension on the floater from Maley. He has 16. The Falcons are within 2. Deshaun Vaughn Jr. has checked back in for Fitch. Pankey getting it over to Luceni. Back over to Pankey now. 7:20 and ticking here in the fourth and final quarter of play. Pankey trying to put him on ice. Pass inside to Payne. Payne goes inside, works his way inside for the bucket on Roth. Back up by 4, the Irish go. As Sherwood getting it back over to Maley. Maley, nice pass to Underwood. Underwood goes baseline, kicking it out. Roth from the mid-range couldn't get it as the rebound goes into the hands of the Irish. So a missed opportunity by the Falcons. Pankey trying to get it to his spot. Gets an open look and finishes. Back up by 6, go the Irish. Finding Deshaun Vaughn. Back over to Sherwood. Sherwood finds Gianni Maley. Maley back over to Underwood. As there goes Deshaun Vaughn looking for the foul, and he's going to pick it up. As the Irish pick up foul number 5. And it's Manny Rivera who picked it up. Deshaun Vaughn Jr. to have a couple free throws at the line now to get them back within 4. And the first of 2 was good. Nick Bako has checked back in for the Irish. Checking out is Manny Rivera. 5 fouls for the Irish in the half, 4 for the Falcons. Deshaun Vaughn owed 1 more free throw, trying to get him back within 4. And it's a 1-for-2 trip at the line for Vaughn. As Luceni with Sherwood on him. Able to get it over to Flotto now. Back over to Luceni. 6:03 and ticking in the game. Luceni able to get that pass inside to Payne. Payne tries to find the seam. Gets the shot and 1. Jaden Payne has had his struggles to this point. He's able to finally break through with a good solid bucket and a chance to put the Irish up by 8. as Payne makes the free throw. Full timeout by Coach Gunther at 5:57. Down by 8 are the Falcons. Ursuline going on a run. We'll take a little bit of a break here as we'll be back right after this real quick break and a word from our sponsors.
High-res futurecast shows steady snow for the next few hours.
Still just downright cold.
It is bitter out there.
Several strong bands of lake effect snow.
Wind is kind of the big story today as well.
So if you need a more detailed winter forecast on WFMJ.com and the Storm Tracker 21 app.
Now is the time to think about your future, where you want to go, what you want to be. Your future can start now at Kent State Salem or Kent State East Liverpool. We have programs that will open doors and provide opportunities for you to pursue your passion. We are affordable, we are close. You call it hometown, we call it Kent State University. Learn more at www.kent.edu/Columbiana. You belong here.
Welcome back, everybody, here on YSNLive.com. Ty Bartell with you on the call here of the Ursuline Fighting Irish versus the Austintown Fitch Falcons boys basketball matchup, as Fitch trying to get back in this one, trailing by 8 on the Irish, as Underwood takes it all the way and gets the baseline on Ursuline. Back down by 6 are the Falcons, and a big bucket by Underwood to get him back within. As Underwood matched up with Pankey in the full court, gonna press him all the way. Underwood doing a great job staying in front of Pankey, as Pankey trying to get a seam on him. Has to kick it out to Flotto. And great pressure being brought, and picking him up now is Saul Lee. Now kicking it over to the corner, back over to Saul Lee. Open is Luceni. Luceni now with the dribble, trying to attack. Sherwood is on him, screen is set, gets the double, tries to get it to Payne. Payne with that open lane, and they're gonna foul him on the trip in. As that's gonna be Evan Saul Lee. As they're gonna set Jaden Payne. They're saying it was on the floor. Jaden Payne was not in the act of shooting, at least is what the officials are saying. So that one is going to be an on-the-floor foul, so no shots at the line. But Irish do keep the ball. Trying to get it baseline. That one is tipped into the hands of the Falcons. Deshaun Vaughn taking it all the way. Couldn't finish, into the hands of Saul Lee. And he's able to rattle that one in. Back within 4 are the Falcons. And a whistle is blown as the Irish to inbound. As it is going to be Luceni doing it from sideline. Luceni almost tipped, and that one was tipped off of the Falcons. As that one tip pass by the Falcons going out of bounds. Ursuline trying to get it in. And almost stolen away, getting it to Pankey, needing to catch up, trying to go all the way in transition. Almost a beautiful steal. Nice job, in the defense. And they're going to call the foul. They're going to send him to the line. That was almost the defensive play of the night for Deshaun Vaughn Jr. if he would have come away with that steal. Nick Bako to go to the line for a pair of free throws. Up by 4 are the Irish here. 4:40 to go in the game. As the first shot from Bako is good. Up by 5 go the Irish. And it's a 2-for-2 performance. The Irish now in the single bonus with 7 fouls committed by the Falcons. As Vaughn hands it off to Maley. At 4.5, Gianni Maley. Falcons leading scorer at 16 points. Underwood trying to split the defense. Takes it from mid-range. He's going to get the foul call that he's looking for. And it's going to be on Nick Bako. As Alan Underwood now will have 2 free throws. Next foul by Ursuline will put the Falcons in the single bonus. As Allen Underwood, no good from the first free throw, will try to cut this back down to 5. And he does convert the second. Back within 5 are the Falcons. 4:23 in this one. Getting it into Bako, back over to Luceni, who's bringing it up with Sherwood on him. Luceni trying to get him on that right shoulder, couldn't quite do so. Kick it over to Pankey now. 4:10 on the game. Pankey with Underwood on him. Kick off to the side where Luceni has it. Trying to get the strip, but a reach in by Devin Sherwood is going to be called. And it's going to be a 1-and-1 opportunity. With the Irish being in the bonus, this is obviously a situation they can't allow happen here in this one. At 4:02. And the shot from Luceni, no good. Rebounded by Deshaun Vaughn. Under 4 minutes to go. Sherwood has it. Gets it to Gianni Malley as Maley gets it to his spot. Has that one tipped and blocked by the Irish that time. And they're going to call that one on Gianni Maley. As going to the line will be Terrence Pankey. 4-2. Terrence Pankey lining up his first of 2. That one is good. Up by 6 are the Irish. Pankey now. Second of 2 free throws. That one is good, and it's a 7-point lead as the Irish now in the double bonus. As Deshaun Vaughn trying to get it in, and it's a blocking foul. Terrence Pankey picking it up, too. That is going to be number 4, I believe, on Pankey. Let's see. So Pankey, next foul, will put him out of the game, and that would obviously be huge at 3.5. First free throw is good for Vaughn. It brings the Falcons back within 6. The foul from Pankey has put the Falcons also in the single bonus at 3:30. Marcel Finkley. As Deshaun Vaughn, 2 for 2 trip at the line. He's brought Falcons back within 5.
We gotta go play, Terrence.
As trying to inbound is Luceni. And getting coverage are the Falcons in the press. As Deshaun Vaughn trying to get the pick off of Pankey. As now Luceni taking it over to Flotto. 3:10 and ticking. Trying to get that interior pass on Payne. And the whistle is blown. And they're going to call it on Allen Underwood. So Jaden Payne with 2 free throws now at 3:06. And the first one is good from Payne as it puts the Irish back up by 6. And it's a 2 for 2 trip for Payne as it's a 7-point Irish lead. 3 minutes over to Deshaun Vaughn, now to Underwood. Finkley has it back to Underwood. Finkley has it, tried to split the defense. Traveling violation is called, though, on the Falcons. Irish to get it back at 2:48. As Flotto gets it to Luceni. Nice strip. Oh, Deshaun Vaughn picked his pocket, and he finishes on the other end. What a defensive play on the other end. Luceni, oh, full head of steam to kick off. Bako from distance, unable to convert, trying to get the rebound off of Payne's hands. Ball goes back to the Falcons at 2:25. As Gianni Maley bringing it up, kicking it over to Finkley, now back over to Maley, finding Vaughn. Cross court to Finkley. Finkley gets it to Maley. Maley goes inside. Oh, what a block by Payne. As Jaden Payne with a huge block there, keeping the lead at 5, under 2 to go. Almost stolen away again from Vaughn. As Terrence Pankey passes it over to Flotto. Flotto now back over to Pankey. Burning a lot of clock right now are the Irish. As foul on the way up and getting the arm on the way up. As Marcel Finkley grabbing Terrence Pankey on his way up. And it's going to be 2 free throws. As Terrence Pankey now will have 2 free throws at the line. Up by 5 are the Irish, minute 24 in this one. Pankey now on the night has 12 points for the Irish. Will have 2 big free throws to get them up by 3 possessions if he's able to convert both here. It is 2 shots with the Irish being in the double bonus. 10 fouls committed by the Falcons. 7 for the Irish as the Falcons are in the single bonus themselves. First of 2 is good. That keeps it a 2-possession lead, but it does extend the lead to 6. As Pankey, second one no good, rebounded by Underwood. Alan Underwood now to bring it up. Underwood thinking about a pass somewhere, gets it over to Maley. Gianni Maley over the head, and a misplay by Gianni Maley. As Deshaun Vaughn was over the head of Vaughn, and a timeout by Coach Beanie of the Falcons. We'll take our real quick timeout here, be back with our final minute 13 right after this on ysnlive.com.
Coca's Pizza, always supporting our community and our local athletes. Stop in on game day or score big and have it delivered right to your door. Check out our daily specials at cocaspizza.com. That's Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
There's a minute 13 left on the clock. The Ursuline Irish are up by 6 with possession. Ursuline in the double bonus, Fitch in the single bonus. As we said, there's exactly 73 seconds left on the clock. As Ursuline will have to try to get the ball inbounded. as inbounding it will be Luceni. Luceni looking for the rebound, getting it into Pankey, as Terrence Pankey with Marcel Finkley on him. As Terrence with Maley picking him up. Terrence is doubled, gets over, and inside no foul is called on Flotto, who will have 2 free throws. As Finkley picks up his third. Vinny Flotto to go to the line for 2 at 57 seconds exact left on the clock. Down by 6 are the Falcons, make it 7, as that is a big one to put them up by 3 possessions now. As Flotto extends the lead to 7. Second one does jump over the front of the rim, and it's an 8-point lead. Falcons time against them now, under a minute to go. Deshaun Vaughn gonna try to jump out of it to Underwood for 3. No good, as that one goes out of bounds, and the Irish can just try to dribble the clock out. We'll see if the Falcons elect to foul. But after a loss at Girard, the Irish look to get back into the winning column as Bako gets it over to Pankey. Trying to cross that half court is Pankey. Getting it over to Luceni. And Luceni finds Pankey. 35 seconds and ticking. Pankey trying to go baseline. And another foul for the Falcons. As Terrence Pankey with 2 free throws at 32.3, trying to salt this one away and come away with an Irish victory. And the first one is no good from Pankey. 13 points on the night for Pankey. He also had 13 in his game against Girard. Pankey looking for a new season high on the year. And he will, as he extends it to 14 on the night. 9-point lead. Deshaun Vaughn gets it to Allen Underwood. As Underwood able to get blocked by Payne. And with 20 seconds, Terrence Pankey able to get it on the other side of the court. Back over to Luceni. And Pankey has it again. Pankey goes inside, and the foul is called on Pankey. As Underwood gets the foul, Pankey will go to the line for 2 more. And the first free throw missing for Pankey. 5.5 seconds left in this one, so just needing to dribble out the clock now are the Falcons. And they'll get it into Vaughn, and the clock will expire as Vaughn will take the last second 3 as that one off back iron. And the Ursuline Irish come away victorious by a final score of 58-48 in this one. And with that, the Irish get their first victory on the season. They will go to 1-1 as the Falcons with the loss will go to 1-2. As we will take our real quick break, be back to wrap this thing up on ysnlive.com.
New things happen all day. Some are good, some not so good. In today's complicated world, while you're busy working, playing, and living life, we're busy helping you make sense of the day's news. And there's only one place where it comes together with clarity, context, and accountability. It's 21 News at 6 with me, Madison Tromler, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 6. It's what the day's news really means to you.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods.
Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Every one of our vehicles has undergone our own 126-point inspection, so it passes the most important.
Welcome back, everyone, as we wrap this one up as the Ursuline Fighting Irish victorious, like we said, by a final score of 58-48. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and watching this broadcast of YSN Live Basketball. To our proud owners, both DJ Yoakley and Brian Scott, who do a great job of bringing this game to each and every person unable to make it in attendance today. To our GM, Steve Leslie, who with his work with Bobstein Park Baseball, as well as YSU Football and YSNLive.com, the Mahoning Valley would truly not know what to do without Steve Leslie. And so we thank him. But most importantly, to all of you. But at first, before I actually get to all of you, let me thank all four of the Fitch students that helped us put on this broadcast for you today, as Sawyer Carroll, Lucas Davis, Ryan Yeager, and Samuel Hensel all helped out with the broadcast of tonight's game. So we thank the Falcon students ever so much for helping us with tonight's broadcast. As most importantly, we want to thank you, though, for tuning in and watching it. Your support of these kids, these schools, and these communities are really and truly what YSN Live is all about, and so we thank you. If you're tuning in from Youngstown, Ursuline area, supporting the Irish from afar, we welcome you and say hello. If you're right here in Austintown supporting your Falcons, we, of course, always say hello to our Falcons, but wherever you may be in high school basketball, this is Ty Bartell bidding you all a farewell and a good night, everybody.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.